Seems like no matter what you do sometimes, your efforts go underappreciated or unappreciated, period. You know, all we do, man, is try to give men the information they need to become the best version of themselves. No hate. We love women. We don't hate them. We just don't take no foolishness. And we can't be controlled by our lust. Those men can, but not us.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
Now, I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her and convince yourself that she brings more value to your life than you bring to hers. You know, just the protection and provision is more than a woman can ever make up for, man. So I'm not saying don't give her props for what she does, but damn sure never make her feel like she's more important to you than you are to her, because it's just a figment of your imagination. She knows the truth, so you have to understand the truth as well. This is called the abundance mindset. There's nothing she can give you that you can't give yourself, besides a baby. And do you really want one of those right now? Nope.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
See, the main thing that men let women slide with is shut-uppiness and obedience. Now, when you use the term obedience with a woman, she automatically relates that to being a slave. But slaves aren't obedient. Obedience is a choice. Slaves either do it or die. Shut-uppiness is another thing that women have a problem with. It doesn't mean you can't talk. It means that you can't talk when I'm talking. It means that when we're talking about things that I do as the man, you don't have an opinion on those things, because I make decisions based on facts, not opinions, not even my own opinions, and most certainly not yours.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Dying to become the most alpha version of you. Striving to become the most alpha version of you. Fighting to become the most alpha version of you. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Get money division, the place where you transform into a man on a mission. Learning to not feel guilty about selfish decisions. You and your best self would be on a head-on collision. You will not be stopped by obstacles that's dropped by those who wanna see you fall, cause more wanna see you fall. You will be so focused, you won't get no peace at all, till you go from mud feet to walking on streets of gold. Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Dying to become the most alpha version of you. Striving to become the most alpha version of you. Fighting to become the most alpha version of you. Dr. BOA, the utmost alpha money today, so later you'll be splurging. Tell them haters you do not care what they say about you. Just mentally vow to make them live without you. When your vision sprouts to living it from chasing it. When they say your name, just make sure they put some bass on it. Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Striving to become the most alpha version of you. Fighting to become the most alpha version of you.
Chuck Diesel.
All right, man, what's good? What's good? It's Dr. BOA, man. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear, man. Stick a 1 in the chat for me if you can hear me loud and clear, man. Appreciate y'all being in the joint, man. If you happen to want to know, today we are streaming on the Sony A7 IV. And we are streaming with the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. Like I said, in case you happen to want to know that type of stuff. Now, I will say this. For those of you who are looking for a cameraman, you got a channel, you want to start a channel, you could go with a smaller APS-C body, A6-600. You could go to Sony ZV-E10 or ZV-1. But with the Sony A7 IV, when I live stream, I just take one USB cable, stick it into my camera, stick it in my computer. Don't need no capture card, don't need no software. It just automatically see it like a webcam. And as you can see, the imagery is phenomenal. So, all right, man, let's get into it. Now, this thing has been making the rounds, man. And look, if you want to be a part of this chat, man, which we have just made members only, go ahead to the main channel page and click this the join button next to the subscribe button. It'll put you right on in the game. Go into the membership kiosk, grab a tier, come on back, man, so we can kick it over here. Now, here's what we have to understand. There is a line that can be crossed by both a cop and a civilian. The line that can be crossed by a cop is excessive force, whether that's verbally, physically, anything excessive is crossing the line. Where does a civilian cross the line? By not doing something that can keep your ass out of jail when you're given the opportunity to do that thing. See, if a cop says, hey, man, if you do this right here, then I won't take you to jail. Or, man, you were speeding, I'm going to give you a ticket, but I'm not going to take you to jail. I'll give you an example, man. I had an Impala SS, and, man, I had to get rid of it, man. I got so many speeding tickets in it. I would literally just be riding, man, not even feel like I'm going that fast, and look up, man, I'd be going 102, 103. This particular time, I happen to be going 112. And y'all know what the Impala SS is, man. You know what I'm saying? That 95, 96 SS is one of the most prized vehicles of all time, American-made vehicles anyway, especially if you don't go way back to, the 50s and 60s and all of that. But, so, man, I'm rolling. And I see lights way behind me. There's about 3 cars between me and the lights. All this time, I'm thinking, man, he got somebody. I'm not paying attention to the fact that there's a huge gap between me and the other cars, and they're all in a pack together. So he passes one car. I'm like, man, which one he gonna get? He passes the second car. I'm like, hold up, man, who he got? He passed the third car. And I'm like, hold up, is he coming? He coming? I look down, man, now by that time, I'm doing 118. I'm looking down, man, I'm like, oh, man. So I start slowing down, man. He got close enough, man. He clocked me again, man. He say, man, when he
So I did what everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? I when he pulled up, I got out my car, went around and talked to him. And he was like, man, it's cold out there. Come on, get in. So I went and sat in the car with him, man. I'm sitting in the front seat. We chopping it up. I told him what I was about, man, about some of the things I was about to go head over and do in Alabama, man, with the girls and boys club, man, and just some things that I was doing, man. And he was like, you know what, man, I do that down here too, man. He said, you know what? He said, man, you're going too fast. I can't let you go. I can't let you get off. You're just going too fast. He said, but I tell you what, the second time I clock you at 88, I give you that one, which is only going to be speeding. If I give you the 112, it's going to be reckless driving, and that's going to be a whole different set of circumstances for you. I could have said, man, why don't you just go ahead, man, go and do the thing, man. We got all these things in common, good brother. Why don't you go ahead and let me slide, man? I ain't do that. I was like, man, I appreciate that, cause I ain't got time to be dealing with this speeding ticket. I can just pay it. I can pay it online. I don't have to show up in court for no reckless driving. And reckless driving, man, he could arrest me at that point. So he gave me an option. You know what I did? I said, man, cool. I ain't say, what's your badge number? Hey, man, what you doing? Hey, this ain't right, man. You know good. I just told you what I was on the rush to do. I got a good excuse. I went on, took that ticket, and I moved on. But in this particular scenario, this woman didn't do the same thing. Her attitude from the beginning was abrasive, aggressive, offensive, disobedient, which we know that happens. And she just had this thing where she couldn't be touched. But here's the part I want y'all to really look at. The man who's with her complied immediately. Now, as a black man, you probably feel a different way when you encounter the police. But look at the things that have been happening. Sandra Bland doesn't prove that a black woman should feel the same way. But that's not even the point. The point is, if you're with a woman who doesn't follow your lead, she's not a woman you need to be with. Now we'll dive into this thing, man. We're gonna take a good look at it, and it's about 11 minutes long, man. So with the breakdowns and all that, we may be here about 20 minutes. It'll be pretty quick. I know it's middle of the day, man. Some of y'all on lunch break, man. Whether you work for yourself or somebody else, most of y'all on lunch break, man. I should be on lunch break myself, but I normally take my lunch between 1 and 2. All right, so let's get it, man. Shout out to Villamontes, man. Salute. Villamontes, rather. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the dub. All right, man. Let's get into this thing. Shout out to the Green Label Gang, man. Bless up to the Alphasphere. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Y'all know it's early for me to be doing this. I can't even think of nothing. All right, let's take a look at this, man.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Hello.
All right. Well, I see the Ohio time. I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours 11 p.m. 6 a.m.
Okay.
You got your IDs on you?
Uh-huh.
You have your IDs on you?
Yes.
I'm going to need them.
Now, if y'all notice, what this guy did is when he asked him, do you have your ID? The dude automatically put a separation between him and the woman. Why? Because he already knows that this woman is toxic. So instead of saying, yeah, we have our IDs, he said, I do. She said, yes. He said, I do. He automatically went. Now, look at the guy automatically going in looking for his ID. That woman is sitting there with her hands on her hips like she ain't finna get her ID. See, her attitude already started off like, I'm not finna do nothing this cop says. Why? Because he's a black cop. In other words, he's a black man. I'm not finna do nothing this black man tell me to do because I don't have to do nothing he tell me to do. Just look. I want y'all to keep looking at it. She still ain't got an ID out yet. She ain't moved yet.
You have your ID now?
When I first saw it, I thought her ID and his ID, I thought he had them both because she ain't had no pockets. So when you think about these things,
I'll be right back with you.
We have to understand that the aggressive nature doesn't just stop in a relationship.
All right, sir, like I explained to you, you can't be in the park at night.
Still ain't came over there.
Received a simple ticket stating that he was in the park after hours. All right, need you to sign right on there.
Where am I signing over? Is it a charge or anything, or is it
Just a ticket?
Now, I will say this. People say, well, he could have let them go. He could let them go. They won from there. He ain't had to do that. He could just let them go with a warning. Yeah, he could have. Just like all the trolls that come in the comments, I could just let them stay. I could let them go with a warning, but I have the right to block them. It is actually recommended by YouTube that you block trolls. It is recommended by creators that understand this platform. It is recommended that you block trolls. People who come in and disrupt the flow of your chat, disrupt the flow of your comments, disrupt the flow of your channel. It is recommended by everyone that you block them. I don't have to, though, do I? Just like this cop. He doesn't have to give them a citation for this. But the laws say if someone does this, it is punishable by this. This is considered trespassing on city property. Now, how if somebody trespasses at your house, they just out in your yard, hugged up, and you call the cops and the cops come, how you gonna feel if the cops say, well, I could write them a citation for being on your property, but I don't care enough about your property to write them a citation. Forget you and your property. Y'all go ahead and go off. Just don't come on this man's property no more. You wouldn't like that, would you? Especially if you had already told them, hey, man, y'all leave. And they were like, we ain't going nowhere. Exactly. See, people don't put themselves in the situation of ownership or the position of power in any scenario because most people aren't used to being in a position of power. Now, see, I heard some people say, I saw this video, and when I first saw it, I thought the cop, this is my first time seeing it. This entire layout is my first time seeing it. I didn't see any cut breakdown of it where it just showed him, trying to arrest her. But we're going to get into all of it. And if you saw that one first, this one is going to make you change the way you view this thing, man.
And I have to sign it?
You can not sign and go to jail. It's this one here.
Now, look, as soon as he told that guy, you cannot sign it and go to jail. Man, that bro, Gary, he grabbed that pen, man, and he was so ready to sign, he started signing the wrong one. He told, nah, this one over here, sign this one. He was about to sign the wrong one. He was like, okay, my options are sign this or go to jail. Man, let me sign that thing. I ain't trying to go to jail. That's what a reasonable, prudent, logical adult does. When you look at the option, okay, if you don't do this, then this will be the worst consequence. Which consequence do you want? Which consequence do you want? Do you want to sign this, take it with you? You're from Ohio. You might not even come back here. You might not even pay it. I don't know. You might not ever plan on coming back to Atlanta ever. So you may just go home and never come back. People, man, people do that with traffic tickets all the time. That's why you'll see somebody from another state driving through your state flying. Because they don't care if they get a speeding ticket. Why? Because they ain't coming back no more. They're only coming through. They'll take their chance coming through. But if you speeding in your own city, your own state, your own town, you got to pay your ticket because they're going to see you again every day. So he made the choice to go ahead and sign it. Now, let's see what the woman does. She still ain't over there yet.
That's your license.
Won't even come get her ID. They going to bring me my ID.
Copy your citation. You have any questions?
That's what it is.
It is what it is.
Come over here for me, man.
When you're in a situation and you can't do anything but just accept it, that's your response. It is what it is. She still ain't over there. The cop got to call her to come. Watch. She ain't gonna even come the first time. Let's just watch this for a while.
Can you come here, man? All right, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right? Just need to sign right here on the ends.
But because didn't you say we were out of time, so we wouldn't have known that?
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why you should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your back number?
7452.
Remember I told y'all, women like to play the victim or the victor. Now she's going to play the victor. Wait a minute. Who do you think I am? I'm going to get your badge number. I'm going to look you up. We about to put a stop to this. I ain't finna sign no ticket. I ain't finna get no citation. None of that stuff. That's her mindset now. Now, what this dude should be doing right now is, girl, get your ass over here and sign this ticket so we can roll. He ain't got the power to do that, though. He don't have the inclination to do that. Oh, y'all give me a minute, man. One of my lights just went out. Let me cut that light back on. I forgot to plug it up. Y'all give me a second, man. Give me a quick second, homies. I was using that light in the kitchen, man, and forgot to do my thing with it. Forgot to put it back on, man. My bad. Forgot to plug it up. So we back. So I want y'all to watch how her mannerisms is. He should have told her, look, where you going? Man, bring your ass over here and sign this ticket, girl, so we can bounce. But watch all this that he does. Now, boy, we finna see what happens when you allow a woman to lead you and you give so much of the authority in the scenario to her that all you can do is be a cheerleader for whatever foolishness she gets you involved in. Let's watch her.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay. And I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you physically.
Now I want y'all to listen to what he said. He said, if you, like I just told him, if you don't sign it, you're going to physically be taken to jail. That means that your body and everything attached to it is going to be physically transported to jail. She said, got it. She didn't say, I don't understand. She didn't say, tell me why I'm going to jail. She didn't say any of that. She said, if you don't sign it, you're going to physically be taken to jail. What she said was, fine, I got it. Don't even worry about it. I get what you're saying, homie. You can take me to jail all you want to, big dog. I'll go to jail. Who you think you dealing with? I'm OG Henry Low, big dog. I'm going to jail. Let's keep going. Keep listening.
On the side?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Man, just listen to her, bro. He gave her his badge number twice, gave her his name. She been picking on that phone all that time and she ain't putting she bluffing. This is what it looks like when a woman tries to bluff her way out of something. Many of you men are in relationship with women who bluff their way out of things with you all the time. If you don't do this, I'm gonna leave you. If you don't do this, then it's gonna be over. If you don't, man, let me tell you something. If bro, I want to leave you, help her pack, man. You tell her, okay, come on, baby, I'm gonna buy you some new luggage. That luggage you got, I want you to move into the new phase of your life with some new luggage. I'll do that for you. Best thing I can do for you. Help you get some new luggage. She's bluffing her way through this. All that time she ain't put a name or badge number in, all that pecking she doing. She texting somebody, telling them she about to get arrested or telling them that she's being harassed by a cop. I have never seen a cop more patient than this one. When somebody's being aggressive, abrasive, combative even. I have never seen a cop sound this calm. What's your name? Officer Brooks. 47534, whatever the number was, 47534. Officer Brooks. He's calm. He chilling. They ain't got no camera on, but this is his body cam. They doctor up their body cam all the time, so it's not like some stranger is recording. He's absolutely calm. And she's absolutely aggressive. Now, Let's see how fast the victor tries to play the victim. When playing the victor and the bluff of playing the victor doesn't work. Let's check it out.
Are you gonna sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
Again, a woman would do what she can justify. She justifies not signing it because she wants his bag number. She's justifying not signing the ticket, going to jail, because she wants his badge number. See, she hasn't realized yet that she's in a position of powerlessness in this situation. The dude realized it when the man said, if you don't sign it, you're going to jail. He realized then, okay, I ain't got no power in this position. I'm either going to not sign this and go to jail, or I'm going to sign it and just take this one. I'm just going to take this one on the chin right here. The woman is still going, and not once has this dude said, girl, what you doing? What you sitting here acting stupid for? Sign this ticket. Man, I'm telling you, you go to jail, I ain't coming to get your ass out now. All you got to do is sign this ticket. You ain't got to do nothing there. Sign the ticket. I signed mine. Girl, go over there and sign that ticket. He ain't got that type of pull. He ain't got that type of power. He ain't got that type of masculine energy. And he doesn't get that type of respect from his woman. Man, we'd have been gone. This video would have been short as hell. It would have been super short. Super short. And I just would have posted something like, hey, man, between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m., stay your ass out the parks in the ATL, man, because you will get a citation for it. That's how short the video would have been, because when I went over there, she would have came too. She wasn't going to stand. Man, I couldn't imagine a woman in my life acting like this, acting like she was in control. She going to follow my lead and do everything. If I didn't sign it, she ain't going to sign it. If I sign it, she going to sign it. And we going to be gone. Now, let's watch how fast the tables turn. And let's watch the lies that she tells throughout the process to get sympathy from everyone around. And again, I say, a cop does not have the responsibility of not upholding the law. Now, when they don't uphold the law, y'all want, oh man, they let them go, man, blah, 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 man, look at this, look at all these things they doing. But when he upholds the law, he didn't have to uphold the law for them or her because she's a black woman. The black man was already done. He already signed his ticket. Let's get into it.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me. Hey, listen, my man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Ma'am.
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind.
Look at Captain Saver, bro, jumping right in. Wait a minute, sir. Sir, you don't have to. What are you doing, sir? I'm doing exactly what I just told her and you I was going to do. If you don't sign it, you're going to jail. Now, watch Captain Saver. He ain't said nothing the entire time. This woman has been sitting here, man, riling this thing up, man, egging this thing on, man, instigating this thing with this cop, and the cop's still calm. You ain't going to hear this cop yell, scream, or do nothing. Not once. Even, let's just finish watching.
Your back.
Sir?
Put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Man, put your hand behind your back.
Can you?
I need you to back up.
I'm just saying, like,
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question. All I'm doing is
Put your
asking.
hands behind your back. Put your hands behind you.
Mr.
You're
Brooks.
under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands
I'm
behind your back.
asking you a question.
Okay? I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did he just go from, what's your badge number? What's your name? What's this? All of a sudden, he went to Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks, sir, is this necessary? Sir, wait a minute, sir. I didn't know you were for real, sir. Oh, my God, sir. Wait a minute, sir. Am I really going to not jail, sir? Wait a minute, Mr. Brooks, sir, please, sir. Mr. Brooks, sir, please. Mr. Brooks, sir, to help me out. Mr. Brooks, sir, help me out, please. Wait a minute, Mr. Brooks. And then you see this old beta male simp man John talking about, man, you ain't got to touch her like that. Well, he does have to touch her like that if the woman still isn't doing what he says. He gave her every opportunity to ride off in that car they're in and go somewhere else and finish their little engagement. But her mouth and her attitude and her disrespectful, disobedient, combative nature has changed the scenario tremendously. Now, Let's keep going.
Hey, listen, my
She
man,
needs to
back
put.
up.
She needs to put her. Let
Can
her
I-
put her phone.
Okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay,
Let her
Mr.
put. She's not
Brooks.
giving us chance to act.
Oh
Come on,
my
sir.
God.
Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to
No.
sign the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
Because but I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games with you.
I know, but I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign
Put your hands behind your back.
Why am I
You're acting resistant.
I'm asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back?
You're under arrest.
I'm going to sign the ticket, but why?
Now, this is the definition of a shit test. See, she's used to giving that dude all types of tests. But see, you can only test the simp who's in love with you, the simp who emotionally caught up with you. You can't go around just giving these tests to random men, especially not a cop that's trying to give you opportunity. This is what you define. If you've never seen a shit test before, this is what she was just giving that cop. All that bluffing, all that talking, all that huffing, all that puffing. Now she understands the error of her ways. And now she want to come back and say, okay, I'll do it now. No, it's my way or no way. When I tell you that I want this done, you do it when I tell you I want it done. If you don't do it when I tell you I want it done, then don't worry about doing it. It's too late now. It's too late now. You don't get the opportunity to do it now. I don't even want you to do it no more. She's talking to the cop like she's doing him a favor, signing the ticket. No, I'm going to sign the ticket. No, when the man said, if you don't sign the ticket, you're going to jail. What did you say? Gotcha. Okay. Well, put your hand behind your back. You say you got it. You knew you were finna go to jail because the man told you was finna go to jail. Let's listen. It gets worse. It gets worse. The delusion of the modern woman gets worse. It has no boundaries, man. Let's keep listening. It goes on, man.
I'm under arrest. Why am I under arrest? I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing.
I'm going to sign the ticket now, Mr. Brooks. I'm going
You
to
don't
sign
have
the
that
ticket.
option now.
Why don't I have the option,
Because I
Mr.
gave you
Brooks?
two.
Man, I almost got to stop watching this because you hear this simp in the background. Man, just let her sign the ticket. That's all you wanted her to do. She wants to sign the ticket now. She wants to sign the ticket now. And now he out record. What he should be doing is saying, you know what, girl, you should have signed that ticket. He should be just going and get in the car, man. That's what he should be doing. See, this ain't about protecting this black woman. This is about protecting someone who doesn't deserve to be handled a certain way. This woman deserves to go to jail. She literally told the cop, forget you and your ticket. Take me to jail if you so big and bad. Now he's taking her to jail. What's she doing? Still resisting. Now she's resisting arrest. She resisted a way to get out of being arrested. Now that she's being arrested, she's resisting arrest and wants to be given the opportunity to avoid the arrest again. No, one thing you can't do is avoid the arrest once it's already in progress. It's done. You can't avoid the court proceeding once you're already in there and the judge says, be seated. It's too late. It's too late at that point. You have to cop a plea before you go to trial. Once the trial starts, you can't say, whoa, wait a minute. I don't like the way that jury looks. I want to cop a plea. It's too late. Now, all this time, he should have been speaking up. He could have kept this woman out of this situation if he had a leadership role in his own life and let the woman know, if you're in my life, I lead you too. See, this isn't about controlling a woman. This is about controlling your life and letting a woman know once she comes into your life, she falls under that control. If they had this scenario, she would have signed the ticket. She want to sign the ticket now. Well, hell, she could have been signed the damn ticket if this beta male simp mangina had told her, girl, sign that ticket. The man told you going to jail. You know you had to want to go to jail. You ain't got no money to bail yourself out. And I sure ain't going to bail you out. Sign the ticket so we can go. This is the problem with modern Americanized women. They have not been told how to behave because someone didn't give them an option of bad behavior. Let's get back into it.
Options.
She was asking for your badge number.
I'm asking for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you weren't giving me your badge number.
Sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God, sir, Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going to sign the
Put your
ticket.
hands behind your back.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God. I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign a ticket.
Hold up. All this devilment that was just in her, that spirit of aggression, that masculine spirit of abrasiveness, that masculine spirit of attack, of adversarialism. I made that up. That masculine energy of come on, let's go to war. Now it's gone. And she's calling on God. But that's just like a man who'd have committed a whole bunch of crimes out here, sitting in a cell, asking God to let him get out without being punished. That's like a man who's been around here traipsing around, sleeping with as many women as he possibly could. You know, the way these beta male simp man trying to say you all to do. And then when he's sitting in that HIV ward, he's sitting there praying, telling God if he'll just heal his body, he'll change the way he live. It's like a man that's sitting out here with 15 children by 18 women. Ain't got no money left after child support take all his money. He ain't got no more work he could do because he working from can to can't every day. And he's sent praying to God. If you'll just wake me up one day and I ain't got but 2 children, I won't have no more. I'll get myself fixed. When you've let your actions and your words, your overall behavior, put you in a terrible situation, even though you had multiple opportunities to get out of that situation, you don't have the right to call on God to deliver you and help you, man. All the deliverances that he could give you have already been given. And you know what you did? You drank a full gallon of water and you took a whiz all on those deliverances and blessings that you could have had. Now she want to sit up and tell me she's scared. Wait a minute, you weren't just scared a minute. It's the same cop, one cop. Why are you scared now? Now you scared to go to jail. And you were scared to go to jail when the man gave you the option to stay free. Let's finish this up, man.
Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put.
That's another thing a woman would do. When all else fails, she'll just play dumb like she don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. Well, what did I do? I was just in the park chilling, and I wasn't doing a thing. My man didn't go to jail. Well, why I'm going to jail? I didn't do a thing. That man is just being brutal to me. I didn't do nothing. I was just chilling. I was relaxing in the park, trying to take some pictures of some squirrels where it was nighttime, take some pictures of some possums and raccoons, and this cop just rolled up on me out of nowhere. No, he didn't. He told you why you're going to go to jail. You said, fine, I got it. I get it. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm going to go to jail then. Look what happens. Now, when faced with the consequence and repercussions of her actions, this is what happens when women hit the wall. This is what's going to happen to Brittany Renner. When she gets about 45, all these actions are going to come down on her, and then she's going to be seeking sympathy. Then she's going to be around here talking that Vivica A. Fox, that Lisa Ray talk. That delusional talk. A man still got to pay all my bills. You ain't young enough and fine enough for a man to pay your bills. You at the age now where if you want a man, you got to pay his bills. Ain't no man finna pay Vivica Fox bills. Ain't no man finna pay Lisa Ray bills. And if Britt don't hurry up and catch her a sucker right now, in about 5-6 more years, ain't no man gonna pay Brittany Renner bills. Even a sucker, a man who is a willing trick, is only gonna pay the bills of a young tender. And this is the delusion that we see coming on all the time in this particular society. It's always, why am I being done this way? What happened? That's why I tell you, man, don't ever let a woman tell you nothing about the men from her past. If you want to talk about the men from your past, call them up. Call them up and say the things you saying to me. Just put them on speakerphone.
Just call them and say these things you saying to me. Accuse them of these things. I just want to see they respond. If they say, you know what, you're right. I apologize to you. You know, I wasn't in the right headspace. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Okay. All right, cool. Maybe you are a good girl that just in there with some bad guys. But if you say, girl, what you talking about? You did this and you did that. Now you talking about this, that thing you talking about, that ain't nothing. Now you must be getting me confused with somebody else. Now, your ex the one, you the one did this. Your dad the one did. If he talking about that, I'm be like, wait a minute. Why'd you telling me all these lies about this fella? That's what you have to do. Because see how easy it was for her to turn this into her being offended, her being accosted, something wrong being done to her. And if you didn't see this in its entirety, you would believe that. Let's finish up.
You tell me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
What are you taking her for? Why are you pulling out?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, sir. This is unnecessary. What are you doing? This is over this one.
Why am I being arrested?
Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me a reason.
Again, justification of doing the wrong shit. I'm resisting arrest. Adding another charge. I'm resisting arrest because you won't repeat what you already told me. I don't know why you're doing this, even though you already told me why. I don't know why. I'm not going to put my hands behind my back and let you arrest me because I don't know why I'm being arrested. Why? Because I've compartmentalized the information you gave me and pushed it out of my other ear. So let me tell y'all something. She literally doesn't remember why she's being arrested. And I'll tell you why. Because the evil energy that was inhabiting her body, you know what evil energy does? It inhabits your body, gets you to do actions that get you in trouble, and then it flees. And then you're feeling sorry like she's doing right now. You know how many men in prison right now are feeling sorry? And they'll go in there and they say, I'm innocent. You know, there's a saying that everybody in prison is innocent. Why? Because whatever energy was inhabiting you, most likely is not inhabiting you. Now, there are some guys, the worst guys, is still inhabiting them in there. But many guys, once they get the punishment, the evil energy is gone. This is what happened to her. The evil energy she had before was not listening to what he was saying. The evil energy she had before was all intent on talking, responding. If you notice, as many times as he gave her his badge number, she couldn't remember it. She asked for his name twice, asked for his badge number 3 times. Why? Because when a woman is in their headspace, she's not going to listen to what she's going against. Whatever she's against, that's why there's no need to sit and argue with a woman, because she's not going to hear what you're saying. She's not going to hear what you're saying. That's why I demand shut up and is an obedience. Not because I just want a woman to sit over there and shut up because she can't talk. I demand shut up and is an obedience because when I'm talking, she can't talk, or else she can't listen. When I'm talking, she listens. If she worrying about what she gonna say while I'm talking, she ain't never gonna hear what I'm saying. And whatever issue we're having, we're always gonna have it. Just like right here. And you hear this idiot over here talking about why is she being arrested? Why? You can tell he's a follower because everything she says, he just repeats it. Wait a minute, why is she being arrested? Why I got to put my hand behind my back? Wait a minute. Why she got to put her hand behind her back? Man, I'm going to sign the ticket. Man, she said she going to sign the ticket. Man, this ain't necessary. Man, this ain't necessary. You see him, he's like a parrot. He's just harping and repeating everything she said because he's a beta male simp mangina. And this is what happens when a woman is in a situation where she's left to lead her own life. This is what happens.
So why am I getting? I'm not. You haven't told me my rights, or told me why I've been arrested. That's exactly why I'm not. What am I hands on my back, God, please? Oh my God!
Give me your hands. You got everything.
Oh my God! I don't understand why I'm not being arrested. I don't understand. Please, sir, you have not told me why I'm being arrested. That's why I have not put my hands behind my back.
Now, if you notice, not once has she complained about being hurt. She hadn't said anything about you hurting me. This cop is being gentle with her because if he wanted to, he could have been had her hands behind her back. We know this. He could have been had her hand behind her back and had her skin all up on the ground. But you know what he's doing? He's being patient. This cop deserves an award for policing. Why? Because he's doing it properly. As aggressive and as combative and as disobedient as this woman is, this cop still has not done anything that makes her say, you're hurting me. You're hurt. Even the dude ain't saying, hey, man, you're hurting me. You're blah, blah, blah. Soon as he put his hand on her, put a hand behind her back, you do, man, you ain't got to grab her like that. Yes, because, man, she'd probably be whooping on this dude, man. I guarantee. Again, he can't imagine that anybody would even put their hands on her. And all the man trying to do, hey, man, put your hand behind your back. I got other places to be. But if you notice, she's a big crybaby right now. Now, this is the same woman who just saying, okay, okay, I'll go to jail. Fine, I got you. This is the same, oh, I don't know why I'm going to jail. Oh, Lord, help me, please. Lord, help me, please. Lord, why am I going to jail? Lord, help me, please. This is the same woman who just doing all that rah-rah. See, this is what happens when you're not honest about who you are. A lot of these women out here that have that same mentality and energy she had in the beginning are really soft like this. The problem is the men that they with are such beta male simp manginas, they won't put no pressure on her to perform. See, this is performance pressure. Either you're going to do what I said do, or that's going to be consequences, repercussions. This thing going to be over. You understand? I just cut a broad off today. Today. Why? For being unappreciative of what my presence provides in her life. One thing you're not going to do is not appreciate me. You're going to appreciate me. You're going to do that. All right, man. Let's go ahead. Let me get these few super chats, man, before we all finish this thing up, man. Antonio Bryant, appreciate the dub, homie. Appreciate it. One Love City. What's up with you, man? Appreciate the dub. Xavier B, appreciate the dime, man. Got to see how these women interactions are with their fathers like you, cause if she doesn't have a strong relationship with him, she doesn't know how to respect, listen to a man. That's it, man. And that's one of the telltale signs that like men just overlook that. I don't care what, man, if a woman tells me her dad wasn't around, I'm sorry. I'm sorry he wasn't around, but you ain't the woman for me. If a woman doesn't even know her dad, hey, man, and I ain't talking about her granddad, I'm talking about her dad. You know what I'm saying? Now, if her granddad was there the entire time, from the time she was born to the time she came adult, he just was her dad, that's different. But if your dad ain't around, the majority of your time spent with your single mom, and you got to go, you spend time with your grandparents on the weekend or in the summer, that ain't gonna do it. MMJ Will, man, appreciate the dime. I'm chipping in on that new luggage. Yeah, man. Let's get on out of here. Russ Wheeler and Jermaine Green, man, welcome to the Alpha Family. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Amari 223, man, welcome to the family. Real talk, appreciate the dime. Realest game I ever heard of. A woman that's ever experienced power or beta male simp mangina, she'll lust for that power forever. Dr. BOA, she's too used to being a deity that reality caught up. Yeah, man. Reality caught up, and she still can't accept reality. She still think there's a way out of this. Natural to the game, appreciate the dime. She's being arrested for being ignorant and not following direction. Very simple. Quite simple. Freeform Levi, man, welcome to the Alpha Family. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Love and dating in Los Angeles. Salute, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you joining the family. Dr. J Entertainment, man. Appreciate the 5 bones. A woman without instruction is head of a self-destruction all the time. That's one of the older pimpadages ever. A woman without instruction is headed for destruction. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Let's get back into this thing.
You have not told me that you have not read me my rights or anything, and you're steady doing this to me. I don't understand. Can you please just tell me why I've been arrested? That's all I'm asking.
I just told you.
Why?
You refused to sign the ticket.
I did not. I told you I was going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I told you I was going to sign the ticket. Can I please sign the ticket?
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back, man.
I'm telling you, I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I will sign the ticket, please.
Ma'am, put your hands behind your back.
Why you? I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're handling me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, God, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I told you I'm not putting my hands behind my. Told me to read me my rights.
Now, If you listen to her, she says, "You're hurting me. I told you I'm not putting my hands behind my back until you read me my rights. I'm not putting my hand behind my back until you read me my rights." See, he doesn't have to read you your rights until he's putting your hands behind your back. In the process of arresting you, but she's resisting arrest. He hasn't begun to arrest her yet because she's resisting arrest. She's telling this man, "I am not going to be arrested by you, even though I told you I'm perfectly fine with being arrested if I don't sign this ticket." You get what I'm saying? See, here's a woman who's used to being able to change her mind. She's probably told this dude 15 times in the past 2 months, "Well, I'm through with you. I'm done with you." She probably the type of woman telling me, "I need a break for a few days, then disappear on it." What do you think she had when she disappearing on it? But she can always come back. See, part of the problem with the way modern women engage with men in relationships is based on the fact that she's seen and experienced so many beta male simp manginas interacting with women in a terrible way. But this is a situation where all that negative energy that she could have for this dude who just stand up there looking stupid, she can't have that for this cop. It ain't no amount of begging, pleading, crying. When a woman can't control you, when she can't control you, she'll try to make you console her. You see what I'm saying? She'll try to make you console her. When she can't be your controller, she'll make you her consoler. Now, this dude he's sitting there, this would work on him. She could do that crying, and he'd be like, "Well, baby, we're going to do better, baby. I love you, baby, my pretty little baby. There's nothing you can do to keep me away from you." That means that no matter what you do, I'm coming back and I'll take you back. This doesn't work in this scenario, but she doesn't know it doesn't work because, like I tell you, man, if a woman does something with 10 men and it works, the 11th man is automatically going to get a dose of that. Let's finish up, man.
You have not done any of that. You're not telling me why I'm going to jail. Please, God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, God. Please. Mr. Brooks, tell me why I'm being arrested. Ow! Ow! You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Stop resisting.
I'm trying to tell you. Ow! You are, Mr. Brooks, you are hurting my arm.
Come on.
Oh my God! Is this real? Please, God, in the name of Jesus, please, God, I'm not getting arrested.
Y'all are hurting me. Don't move.
That dude talking about y'all are hurting her, and they keep saying she resisting. All she got to do is put her hand behind her back. She's resisting. She's still resisting. She's telling them, "You're only going to arrest me by force." She's saying to them, "If you want to arrest me, if you want to take me in, I'm going out like a soldier." That's pretty much what she's saying. This is the equivalent of a man who's having a standoff with the cops, going out in a blaze of glory. She's trying to go out in a blaze of glory. She cannot accept that she has been defeated. She's going down with the ship. That's a man's mentality. I'm going down with the ship. Doesn't matter what you say. I'm going to fight until my last breath. I know I'm wrong, but you're going to still have to take me down.
Oh my God!
Code 46.
Y'all listen to all this hollering she's doing right now.
Oh my God!
That was unnecessary.
Oh my God!
You can record from over here.
Oh my God!
What's your name? What's your name, sir? Tell me.
And you hear that little dude talking about this is unnecessary. This was unnecessary. You're right, it was unnecessary. Y'all could be gone if you had any control over your woman, if you had any leadership respect from your woman, y'all could have been gone. She caused this scenario. All she had to do was sign the damn ticket. Because if you say you're fine with going to jail if you don't sign the ticket, you should already be in jail by now. All this resisting arrest shouldn't take place. This is a woman who needs psychiatric assistance. She needs counseling.
All right, sit up.
Where y'all taking her?
Oh my
Listen to all this noise. This fool's talking about where y'all taking her.
God, please, God.
Get in the car.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sit up and get in the car.
Oh my God.
Go.
Ouch. Oh my God.
Go ahead and search her before I put her in.
Man, stand up. Stand up. Turn around.
Oh,
I was going to answer the two.
You got any weapons on you? Any knives, anything like that?
no.
You sure? All right.
Oh my God.
Now, to all the idiots who are saying they're wrong, only a female is supposed to search her. That was a lesbian female cop that searched her. So there's that argument out the door. See, people are still trying to find a reason to justify her actions. But let's finish this up and watch this at the end if you don't believe in the array of different energies that the Jezebel spirit can bring out of a woman. Watch this, man.
Put your feet inside.
Oh my God. Can I have my phone, please? Oh my God. Can I have my phone, please?
Now, I know y'all saw the energy of that woman go from all of that, oh my God, all of that to, can I have my phone, please? Look how clear her voice was. No cracking, no breaking, no flaking, no nothing. Clear voice. Can I have my phone, please? All of a sudden, the concern about being arrested and all of that was gone. Can I have my phone, please? Oh, Lord, help me, please, Lord. Oh, Lord, they about to take me out. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, can I have my phone, please? All of that acting and putting on to make a show that's embarrassing to her, embarrassing to the dude, embarrassing for the cops, embarrassing for black folks in general. If I was of another nationality, boy, I would be spreading this around everywhere. Look at how they act. Look at how they act. But this cop was one of the best cops, one of the best cop interactions I have ever seen. Because, boy, he was patient. Even at the point where he could have forcefully put her arms behind her back, he still didn't. He still didn't. He tried to use a little bit more force to get the job done, but man, that man was tired of being out there playing this game with this woman. She thought he came to play, but this man at work, this is his job, this is bread and butter. He was nice, gave you opportunity to not go to jail. You shunned that opportunity. When that man told you, if you don't sign this ticket, you're physically going to be transported to jail. And I hope she ain't in Fulton County. The Fulton County jail is some garbage. Here's the deal, man. If you have a woman around you like this, who will not listen, will not follow your lead, following your lead doesn't even need to be said. It doesn't even need to be said. I've seen guys have some crazy things happen. I've seen guys with their girl at his homie house, just at his homie house now. He gonna go to the store and his girl gonna stay there with his homie. Boy, if you get up and head to that store, man, your girl's supposed to automatically, she supposed to beat you to the door. But guys are such beta males. And you're let people guilt trip you and tell you, well, you're not confident in yourself. You're jealous spirited. You're what do they call it, man? There's a term they give it. When they say you lack self-esteem, they say you're jealous, they say you're whatever they say. But this is the type of things that happen out here when you don't have a good fellowship, leadership, relationship with your woman. And that's why Dr. BOA is single right now. That's why Dr. BOA ain't finna go down that line, man, and dump myself out to no serious relationship now on these Americanized women. Because I ain't got time to be trying to untrain her from all the foolishness that's been trained in her. I don't want that. I can train a woman, but I can't untrain her. I'm not gonna do no untraining. I'll train her from day one, teach her everything she need to know. But I'm not finna go into her brain and pull out all the foolishness before. No, that's too much work. Ain't now one of them worth that kind of work. So here's the thing. This situation is just a sign to you men out there. An aggressive, combative, adversarial woman is never a good thing to have in your life, because all she can do is drain every single ounce of your energy. And she's never going to give you anything of any notable recompense in return. Got a couple super chats, man. Let me knock them out. John H., welcome to the family. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Barry G., those cuffs exercise the devil out of her real quick. John H., appreciate the 5 bones, man. Warhammer, appreciate 2 bones. They don't like to follow instruction. That's crazy. Jack Vendetta, play stupid game, win stupid prizes. Peace, BOA. Salute, man. Real talk. Sandra Jean, welcome to the Alpha family. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. Shout, appreciate it. Love and dating in Los Angeles, appreciate the 5 bone. Her IG shows her mindset a diva. He's a beta male and she'll cancel him after this, especially when her friends chime in. Oh, yeah, he gone. He gone. In her mind, he was supposed to get in the fisticuffs with the cops. In her mind, he was supposed to be the one laid out. She's supposed to be able to live on and with his memory for 2 days that he laid down his life for. That's what she thinks. Schedule P, appreciate you, man. Stop enabling that BS, tired of the willfully weak. Yeah, man. That's one of those things. Love and dating in Los Angeles, man. Appreciate the 5 bone. Without beta male to back these masculine women, they'll all end up like her crying in the end. Yep. That's exactly what it is, man. Control the board. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Green Label Gang. All right, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all in here too long, man. I know it's around lunchtime, man. Let's go ahead and get ready to slide on out of this thing. I appreciate it. I'm gonna leave this thing up, man, if I can, at least for a little while, man. If not, then it'll slide on over to Patreon, man. So look, I appreciate y'all, man, being in the building, man. It's always good to be in the land of the living with the alpha sphere, man. So y'all put God first, keep grinding and growing, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. And later on, we're going to come back, man, and finally give our take on this whole Herb Goddess Shanti thing, man, because there's a lot of that stuff going around, man. Just a bunch of beta male manginitis taking place in this particular environment, man. And we have to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? We have to do something about it. And that thing is disassociate ourselves from these beta male manginas, man, because if you don't, then you're guilty. You're beta by association. That's why you don't see me rolling with a bunch of people, man, because if you got anything beta going on in your life, you won't tie me to it. So anyway, man, let's get on out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Alpha's up, beta's down. Oh, yeah, that is the motto. Peace.
Seems like no matter what you do sometimes, your efforts go underappreciated or unappreciated, period. All we do, man, is try to give men the information they need to become the best version of themselves. No hate. We love women. We don't hate them. We just don't take no foolishness. And we can't be controlled by our lust. Those men can, but not us.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be
that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her and convince yourself that she brings more value to your life than you bring to hers. You know, just the protection and provision is more than a woman can ever make up for, man. So I'm not saying don't give her props for what she does, but damn sure never make her feel like she's more important to you than you are to her, because it's just a figment of your imagination. She knows the truth, so you have to understand the truth as well. This is called the abundance mindset. There's nothing she can give you that you can't give yourself, besides a baby. And do you really want one of those right now? Nope.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
See, the main thing that men let women slide with is shut-upness and obedience. Now, when you use the term obedience with a woman, she automatically relates that to being a slave. But slaves aren't obedient. Obedience is a choice. Slaves either do it or die. Shut-upness is another thing that women have a problem with. It doesn't mean you can't talk. It means that you can't talk when I'm talking. It means that when we're talking about things that I do as the man, you don't have an opinion on those things, because I make decisions based on facts, not opinions, not even my own opinions, and most certainly not yours.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas